Hey everyone, welcome to my first video on my YouTube channel, Break Dynasty. I've been investing in Lego since about 2011. I took a couple years off in between, but in the past 2.5 years, I've been getting back into serious Lego investing. And today, I want to talk to you about the retiring Target exclusive sets for 2022. Many LEGO investors have noticed over the past few years that Target exclusive LEGO sets do really well post-retirement, such as the Mandalorian Forge last year, or the Fox buildable figure, or the year before that, the TIE Fighter helmet, of course. But people tend to forget the duds of the Target exclusive sets, such as the Thor's New Asgard, the year before that, the King Boo's Haunted Mansion. So I wanted to take a look through all the 9 sets retiring this year and try to discern which ones are the winners and the losers. So the first set I'm going to go over is the Republic Fighter Tank, set number 75342. People are really high on this set, and there's also some people that are really low on this set. A lot of people think it may be over-hoarded, that may cause the price to take a long time to go up. Other people really think it's a winner. I personally am a big fan of this set under 30% off. If it's at 30% off during Black Friday, Lego Shop at Home, if it gets discounted there, I'm buying this set. I'm trying to get as many as I can. The reason why I believe this is going to be so successful is if you look at the eBay for sale listings right now, the lowest price is $48 on the buy it now with shipping. And if a set is going like a good amount over MSRP, like the MSRP for the set is $39.99, I think that is a good sign of it performing well in the aftermarket. This set has a ton of really great minifigures, has 3 exclusive Clone Troopers, exclusive Mace Windu. Everyone knows that Clone Troopers are like key for Star Wars fans. They love building armies, and these Clone Troopers have a small likelihood of being produced in another set, and that's why I really like this set, and I'm going to be buying as many as I can, 30% off or more. If it's a 20% off, I'm not really wanting to buy at that price. I want to be getting sets at the lowest price possible so that I can sell sooner than all my competition, because my competition is other Lego resellers, and if they're buying at 20% off or at retail, because this set really hasn't been discounted since it came out, then I'm kind of behind if I'm buying at retail. So I want to be buying the lowest price possible, and for me, that's 30% off. If it gets to the end of the year and these sets are, MSRP never discounted, I may not get any more. Right now, I have 5 of these I bought during the Star Wars days on Lego.com. My total buy-in was $22 after selling the gift for purchases and the WVIP. If you subtract that from the buying price, that's what you're left with. So I feel good about this set at that price. So we'll move to the next set. The next setup is Birds of Paradise, set number 10289. I currently don't have any of this set right now, but I am looking to buy some at 30% off or more. Discounted. I know the set was discounted during the Amazon Prime Days time on Target.com, and I did pass because I was really going heavy on the Lego.com gift with purchases, plus Honey, plus Rakuten, if you're using, depending on which one you're using. So I did pass, but if it comes to the end of the year and we're looking at a 30% off discount or more, I will probably buy a few. The reason because this is the first botanical set that's retiring at the end of this year. This is probably the least favorite botanical set out of all of them because of the price point at $99.99. It's not the most attractive looking set or the most popular plant. So there are some downsides, lots of mixed reviews from different people, but we know Lego collectors love collecting certain themes or certain ranges in Lego, and this being the first of the Botanicals collection, which has done really well for Lego, I think that does mean something, even though it isn't the most popular Lego set out there in the Botanicals line. So I'm looking to get some of these 30% off or more. That's when I'm buying. I believe the only other time the set was discounted was right after it came out in about, I think it was 2021, the month after it came out, Lego discounted it to 30% off. So I don't think it had the appeal to people that they wanted it to have. So I think that's a good thing and a bad thing. I think there's going to be less investors out there, but I think the demand, even though it may be less than people would want it to be, is going to be more than the amount of supply that is out there with investors. So yeah. Another thing to note was that Target only has one quantity available per order. So it's gonna be really hard to stack for people. Sometimes you can put in a couple orders for one set at max quantity, but you don't want to do that too many times because you could get banned. So if you're wanting to stack up a lot of these sets, you gotta go in store and you gotta buy them and just keep going in and in and in. And a lot of people aren't gonna be doing that. So that's another reason I think the supply is gonna be pretty low. But yeah, that's everything I have about this set. 30% off or more. That's my buying price. And let's go to the next set. Next up, we have the Thor's hammer set, set number 76209. This set does have one minifigure. It was exclusive in this set until LEGO released it in the Quinjet set that came out, I believe, this year. I was really a fan of the set until that minifigure got reproduced. I still have hope for the set at more than 30% off. I saw 30% off during the Target sales over Prime Days, and I looked at it and I thought about it. I was like, no, I really don't want to get any more because I have two right now. I bought them from Lego.com earlier in the year with a gift purchase, and my buying price was $69 even. So I feel okay about that buying price, and I would like to get more, but at a lower buying price than that. The eBay sales for the set, or the currently listed prices, the lowest is $85, so it's well below MSRP. So that's not a good sign in my opinion. I'd like to see sets staying at around MSRP or above to have a good sign of doing well in retirement. But yeah, with the performance of the Thor's new Asgard sets last year, and how that's still lingering on Target.com after retiring in 2020. It's July 2023, 7 months after retirement, and Target is still even putting them on store shelves in some locations. That kind of scares me for this set lingering as well. But the plus sides that I do like about this set is the collectability. We have the gauntlet, the nano gauntlet, the new Captain America shield. So there's a lot of like relic type sets that LEGO is producing for the Marvels line, and this is the first of those sets retiring. So I can see the collectability in that aspect, and that does excite me. But as I said, 30% off is what it's been discounted to before, and I want to get below what my competition is buying it for. So if at the end of the year we can get 40% off, which I don't think is out of the question, I think that can happen, then I'll be buying quite a few of these sets. I look to get maybe 5, 6, 7 of these sets, and I think they could double in value at a $60 buy-in, go up to $140, $150 pretty easily, and you can double your money within a year. So that's what I'm going for this set. Now we have the Dark Trooper helmet, set number 75343. The MSRP on this is $69.99. Everyone knows the TIE Fighter helmet in 2021 was a huge success. That set's going for, I don't even know, $250 right now, I believe, with MSRP of $60. This set is not going to perform like that set. A lot of people don't like the look of it. It's not one of the first Star Wars helmets to retire like the TIE Fighter helmet was. But I would not count the set out. The demand is definitely low on the set. One thing to note is Target lowered their MSRP to $59.99 instead of $69.99 like it does on Lego.com. So that tells me that people are not buying this as much as they would like them to. Which I'm okay with. That means investors aren't buying as many. That means collectors aren't buying as many. But, you know, they're going to want to collect every helmet. People who are collecting these helmets are going to want every single one. And even though the look of this helmet isn't that great, they're still going to need it at the end of the day. And that's why I have hope for the set. But I need a good discount, obviously. So right now on eBay, they're going for, when I checked, $58 at its lowest, and there's a lot under MSRP, a really good amount. So I would need at least, I'm wanting 50% off. That's what I would like. I may cave if there's a 40% off deal. So $35 is my my likely buy-in price. Like I for sure would buy it at that price, but if we hit 42, I may buy some more as well, because I do think it is going to do well. And I really like that investors are sleeping on the set, because that means there will be less competition for me in the aftermarket. Right now, I have 4 of the sets I bought during Star Wars days, May the 4th promotions, as well as earlier in the year with another gifted purchase with an average buy-in price of $34. So right where the price I wanted at, 50%. That guarantees if these sets flop, I'm still, I'm coming out on top. I'm gonna sell these for a profit of some amount. It may not be the doubling of amount that I'm looking for, but I'm still gonna come out on top. One more thing to note with the TIE Fighter helmet, that set was, as I said, MSRP $59.99, but near the end of its shelf life, Target reduced its MSRP to, I believe it was $51.99, because that set was not doing well. If people remember, people were investing back then. Not many people were fans of that set. Not many investors were investing in it. Not many collectors liked that one either. But we can see where that ended up now. So people not liking the set or not being a fan of it as much, and you can see the demand is pretty low. That is not a sign that a set is going to fail for sure. So I just want to point that out, and we'll move to the next set. And here we have the T-Rex Breakout, set number 76956. This set I was really excited about at the beginning of the year when I saw it was retiring, and I still do like the set, but just not as much. The reason why is the eBay for sale listings. The lowest available is about $88 last time I checked. And I, as I said earlier, really like to see it going at around MSRP or above, and so that's one reason I don't like it. The second reason why I have some doubts is the collectability of this set is not as much, because there's only one diorama for Jurassic Park. I really like the Star Wars dioramas because there's so many and there's so many to collect, and LEGO's going to keep producing them. With this set, I'm not sure that LEGO's going to make any more dioramas. So that gives me some hesitancy as well. That being said, it was not discounted over the Amazon Prime days, Target days, promotions. And for me, personally, I have 4 of these sets, average buying price of $74. And all these prices I'm giving are after taxes and everything. So $74 with tax. I bought them from Lego.com with gift with purchases. I wish it was a lower buy-in price, but I didn't sell the gift with purchases for as much as I thought I would. So that's why it's not a better buy-in price. But going forward, I'll look to buy the set for over 30% off. If we get 35% off, 40% off, that's when I'll bite on these. At the end of the year, if LEGO's offering some really good deals, like double VIP points, maybe a discount on the set, some gift with purchases, then I would buy a bunch of these sets if I can get that buy-in price below 30% off. If it's any more than that, 20% off, I'm not going in on it. There's just not enough margin for profit there for me personally. So this is a mid-tier set for me. I'm not sure if I'll end up getting more because of the amount, because of the price I want to buy it at, being so low. So we'll see. Next set. Next we have the Big Bad Island, set number 71412. This is a Super Mario set retiring at the end of this month, actually. So not at the end of this year. I'm not a fan of this set. Going on eBay for around $41 at the lowest listing price, and there's only 43 listings, which is really great. I really do like that. But I don't think the demand is there for this set. Even though that's being overlooked by investors. It really reminds me of the King Boo's Haunted Mansion set that retired in 2021. That set was an MSRP of $49.99, and Target had it at 40% off at the end of the year. And I was like, oh, this set is going to be great. The listings on eBay were pretty good, prices near MSRP, and I was like, all right, this is going to be amazing. Turns out that set, I think right now, 2 years later, is going for, I think it was 65, which is not bad if I held it that long, but I'm not trying to hold a set for 2 years or a year and 7 months, however long it's been. So I ended up letting go of that set for, I think, 50% profit after fees and everything, which isn't bad, you know, for sure. But I'm feeling the set is gonna be like that, if not even worse. So I'm not looking to buy the set really at any price. If I see it for 60% off, which I'm not going to, probably I will buy some potentially. But yeah, it's pretty much a pass on the set for me. Now we have the Unicorn Creative Family Pack, set number 41962. This is a dot set retiring at the end of July. This is a set I bet you haven't heard a single Lego investor, influencer, YouTuber tell you about, because it sucks. There's only 12 listed on eBay right now, which I mean is a great sign. There's hardly any people investing in it, but there's hardly any sold. This set is not collectible. None of the dot sets have done well unless you got them on 70% discount or something similar to that. The whole dots theme is retiring at the end of this year, so the collectability factor, if there was any, isn't there. This whole set is a complete pass for me. Even at dirt cheap prices, I'm passing because the demand is not going to be there in the aftermarket. Now we have a set that's a little more interesting for investing. This is the Ambush on Ferrix, set number 75338. This set has an MSRP of $69.99, and it is an interesting set. All three minifigures are exclusive, but unfortunately there aren't any like army builder type minifigures, so that's kind of a drawback. The reviews on the set are a little mixed. Some people like the set, some people don't. Like the build can be a little chunky for them. Some people like the build. It's really mixed reviews across the board. The set, I believe, has been discounted for maybe 20% off at some point in its lifetime. I currently have 3 right now for an average buy-in of, $42, so I think it's about 40%. Got them during May the 4th promotions on Lego.com. And I really like the set. I think it could do well. Right now on eBay, the lowest is $60, which is $10 under MSRP, which is not a thing. I mean, I'm not a fan of that, but I believe the price goes up pretty quickly after that to MSRP. So with that being said, I'm looking to buy more at 30% off or more, which I feel like has been a common theme for a lot of these Target exclusive sets. And I say that because I know that I can, because at the end of the year, Target really likes to discount their exclusive sets to around 30 to sometimes 40% off. So at the end of the year, I'll probably be buying a few of these sets. If they get to about 30% off, I will consider, but if it's 40% off, I'm for sure going in on this set. I think if it's 30% off, I'm going to check the prices on eBay, and if they're still sitting around $60, I'll probably pass, but if they've gone up near closer to MSRP again, then I will probably buy more of this set. And the last set we have retiring at the end of this year for Target exclusives is the War in the Water set 76214. This set has been discounted a ton of times since it's been released. It has an MSRP of $89.99. Target has lowered its MSRP to $69.99, and during the Amazon Prime Days, Target Deal Days time frame, it was discounted to $45. So 50% off MSRP. This set was dramatically overpriced. It's a really small build, not the best build. The only good part of this set is the Ironheart minifigure that's exclusive to the set, and people will pay a good amount for that minifigure. I think it's around $25. But on eBay, lowest price first on the listings for sale, they're like $45 for this set, brand new sealed. So that's over 50% off. That's 50% off retail, and at that point, I'm not looking to invest in the set at all. The only time I would buy it is maybe at 70% off, and that's not going to happen, I don't think. So for me, I'm not going to invest in this set. There's a chance it could do well with that minifigure, but well would just be selling for MSRP 2 years after retirement, so I'll pass. That about wraps up this video. As you can tell, there are a lot of promising sets retiring this year that are Target exclusives, and I hope to be buying up quite a few of them. One thing I wanted to note was that I mentioned how it's hard to get a lot of Target exclusive sets, and you're probably wondering how I'm going to get 20, 30 of a certain set. And the only way you can really do it is just by going in store multiple times a day, for several days. So for example, during Black Friday, they may have their sale going on for 3 days. I'll just make a couple trips each day or going to different stores each day, and that's how you can rack up a good quantity of a certain Lego set. And that's the easiest way. Some people maybe create separate accounts for Target, but I'm not going to deal with that. That's how I've done it in the past. Like with the Mandalorian Forge, I had about 29 of those sets on the $20 when they were discounted $20 over Black Friday last year, and I wish I got more. I already sold them all, but yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it. So I hope that answers questions for you guys out there. So I really hope you will like this video. Subscribe to my channel. I'm looking to put out about 2 videos a week, consisting of either Lego hauls, some more in-depth set analysis, anything like that, like planning what sets to buy during an upcoming Lego gift with purchase period to meet like gift with purchase thresholds, all that stuff I'll be covering here, and I hope you'll follow along for that. So thanks everyone. I hope you all have a great day.